Give me one word that you associate with discrimination.
Racism.
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 Racism. Racism and sexism.
I think of racism. Racism.
Race.
Racism.
Race.
Inequality.
Abuse.
I think of bullies.
Bullies.
Something bad. Not freedom.
Color.
Color. When people just sort of isolate you, don't really pay any attention to you. Prejudice.
Prejudice.
Suffering.
Give me one word you associate with discrimination.
Okay, hold on. I race, to be honest. The 1800s. Gender.
What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear diversity?
Multicultural.
Race.
Unity.
A lot of people.
Ethnicity. And, culture.
Choice.
Mix.
Biodiversity.
Well, possibilities.
The British school.
The British school.
TBS.
TBS Warsaw.
When I hear diversity, I think of my French and the British school.
Thank you, Bill. Canada. It is super diverse. And the British school. That's very diverse.
Many people, different cultures. About different people, variety, different cultures.
Different cultures together.
Lots of different skin colors.
Our school.
Friends. Freedom. The world.
Have you ever been discriminated? Why or why not? Why do you think you weren't?
I guess because I was with people that were mostly white. It means that if they were racist, they wouldn't be racist against my color, which is the most used term for racism.
Have you ever been discriminated?
It was for nationality, especially at the border, when it was all the visas and stuff. So yeah. I felt really annoyed because they had to double check everything and they had to ask really dumb questions like, why are you going to this school and why aren't you flying from the airport in your home country?
Have you ever been discriminated?
Yes.
The experience.
Someone made a really racist comment about Asia and assumed I was Chinese by saying Ching Chang Chong. It didn't bother me as much, but it was really uncomfortable, at the moment.
In a bus, people are usually racist at me.
What do they say?
Polish swear words.
How does it make you feel?
Uncomfortable.
Have you ever been discriminated?
Yes. It wasn't nice.
Yes, multiple times. I felt pretty sad, quite mad. It's mainly because I was German and living in Poland. The history just wasn't good with each other, so yeah, it wasn't great.
Have you ever been discriminated? Why do you think that is?
Because I look similar to people living in
Why do you think so?
Because I'm white.
Okay.
But then
Which
again,
means?
I'm Arab too.
And so that means that?
And I'm in a predominantly white country where racism is not visible to white people.
Have you ever been discriminated?
Not necessarily. Maybe I have been discriminated a couple of times, but it's not like I perceive it as discrimination.
Have you ever been discriminated?
Not that I have minded, although I think generally as children we are discriminated against. As people who are younger than other people we are discriminated against. But I don't really mind, it doesn't bother me.
Yes, I have. It wasn't the best experience. In primary school, there used to be this Russian guy. I don't know if he didn't like me because of my nationality or just because of my persona, but he beat me up physically. It was not very pleasant.
I am half Indian and a girl called me Arab and said that Arabs aren't allowed at a party. I don't know, I felt angry. I didn't feel angry. I just felt sad for her that she has such narrow-minded views.
Previously, when I was in an old school, full of people who were all Polish, and I was the only Indian, and coming from a different culture and background.
Have you ever been discriminated?
Yes, mostly in my first year of school.
Have you ever been discriminated? Yes. In the metro station. Usually it's just people staring at you because you look different, but sometimes you can hear them whisper like to their friends or behind our backs. And we're like, oh, she's probably Chinese, and just assuming where you're from. Made me feel small, made me feel sort of useless and unimportant. Have you ever been discriminated?
I mean, I think everybody has, so yeah.
Can you describe your experience?
A lot of people called me. It was really bad. They called me this word in Polish. It's like małpa, which means monkey in English. I don't really care what they say or think of me. We're all the same inside. So, as we did in English, we did like this ad. It was like of 3 different hearts. It shows that we all have the same heart. Either you're white, black. That's it. Yeah.